Godwin Obaseki has lamented that he has not been invited to the inauguration of his successor, Monday, Okpebholo. Obaseki said his government has not been consulted in the preparations for Okpebholo's inauguration, scheduled for Tuesday. Obaseki made the remark in Benin during the inauguration of Caretaker Committee for the state chapter of the People's Democratic Party. Meanwhile, Obaseki says that there will be a problem if the incoming government of Senator Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressive Congress prioritizes politics over security, noting that the citizens will demand a secure environment. He added that in the last 8 years, his administration has prioritized security and invested hugely in the state security architecture, transforming Edo into one of Nigeria's safest states to live in and do business. The governor assured PDP members that he would remain close to the party after his exit from office and be readily available to offer advice and support as necessary. He alleged that the party had embarked on a frivolous spending spree even before taking over power, describing it as a sign of things to come under the incoming government of the state. However, reacting to the governor's allegation, the APC said it was an indictment on the outgoing administration that it failed to organize an inauguration ceremony. The party also dismissed Obaseki's claim that it had already dipped its hand in the almost 27 billion naira the governor set aside for the payment of ongoing projects. Edo State has been a theater of the absurd with allegations and counter-allegations from the elections down to the inauguration. Now, Obaseki has come out to decry the fact that he was not invited, and also, in the same breath, made some serious allegations against the incoming Monday Okpebholo OPC government. What do you have to say to this development?
You know, I'm always interested in any stories turning out from Edo State, because Edo State, they are matured in their approach. They don't do this politics of physical do or die, but the political rhetorics and the blame game is always interesting in Edo State. With what has happened in the joint inaugurational committee,
the
transitional committee, I don't think that Obaseki should be so surprised in what is going on. And if he's invited or not, is he not the person that is going to do the handover ceremony? So does he need any invitation, if I may ask? Is he expecting them to give invitation for the party after the inauguration ceremony? Because he will be there to do he is even the person in the eye of the storm. Because if he's not there that day, it will be that he has committed a war. And EFCC will be looking for him. And you know, this is also a trap for him, which I've advised him to print his branded T-shirt and put his mat at the boot of the convoy that will take him to the inauguration ground, because he might be picked at the gate at the end of the day, so that he will now remove his suit and his tie and remove his long sleeve and say that, EFCC, I'm ready already. You don't need to make noise. So, and seeing that the incoming government is already dipping their hands is an allegation, because they don't have access to the state funds already. They don't even have, unless they are making projections with that money already saved in the project that is ongoing by his administration, and those monies he has earmarked to pay for those projects. The APC government is already having, because you know, during the electionary campaign, the governor and the incoming governor and his camp have also mentioned the projects they are going to embark on, all to the benefit of Edo people. So what Obaseki is alluding now is that they might not be ready to continue the projects he's leaving behind. But to tell me that they have started dipping hand into that particular 27 billion is a no-no for me, because
he alleged that they took 5 billion naira from that money to plan the inauguration ceremony for Okpebholo.
Yes, if they have those committees they set up for this, and there is the committee, the inauguration is a state affair, and the APC should be in the driving seat. And if they have made their projections and it is 5 billion, he should release it to them. So if he has any problem, he should also write to EFCC to investigate that particular expenditure in commiseration with what will be on ground on that very day. You understand? He has no need to come and make a public show of it. To me, if he's a government that thrives on due process and on managing the funds for the people which he is holding in trust, and such a huge amount of money is being pushed for an inauguration, he should wait and see. You heard what I said when the governor of Rivers State, Okpebholo, was saying that 119 billion or what will be used for the construction of the Rivers State House of Assembly. I told you that Tony Okocha should wait when the thing starts. He should take his own surveyors and his own architect, go there and take an estimate of what is being put on ground. And he can know whether it is commensurate with the amount the governor is projecting. As simple as that.
Right.
If those things are not going to happen on air, they will happen on the said day of the inauguration, and people have their eyes to see whether the things that are done is up to 5 billion. So for what he's saying about inauguration and invitation and all that, Obaseki is always playing to the gallery. And again, I want to say something on what he is assuring the PDP. And I ask, what impact has the coming of Obaseki into PDP in the last 4 years brought to PDP? Has he been a vocal voice? Has he been an enforcer? And has he been a unifier in PDP? Has he been a mobilizer? Has he been a financier? So what is he assuring PDP? Just like you saw after the people that cried for Nyesom Wike to be picked as the running mate Atiku. Today, I am beginning to see a sense to why they voted for Atiku to pick Nyesom Wike. After the election, have you heard the voice of Ifeanyi Okowa, who is my namesake? Until EFCC allegedly arrested him and all that, this is the only time you have heard about somebody that ran under a platform of PDP, a mega party in Nigeria, as no less a position that a vice president. He has no official handle. He doesn't make any statement concerning what Nigerians are going through. But you have seen Obi and Obi that going hand in hand, checkmating and trying to criticize and critique whatever Bola Tinubu administration is doing. But immediately after that loss of election, he disappeared to the thin air. He went into the oblivion. He went into Ifeanyi Okowa disappeared from the Nigerian political scene. And today, I'm assuring you that immediately Obaseki, if he was able to escape the arrest on that particular day, Obaseki will cease to be a voice in the Nigerian political space. Choma, I want you to really hold me onto this, and you will see that here will be another Ifeanyi Okowa in the political space, like Nama Disambo.
All right, you.